Hey, Super Norst here, and I have a bit of a confession to make here. I like Sonic 06. Now I know, blasphemy, right? A lot of you are probably thinking, oh, this guy needs to be put in a straitjacket and hauled off to a mental institution. How can anyone like Sonic 06? That game is so broken and glitchy and it's a piece of shit. Now, trust me, I can explain myself here because I will admit this game is a piece of shit. Well, why do I like it then? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and explain it as I go ahead and play a few stages here. At least one. I'll go ahead and pick my favorite stage. And yeah, I do like the hard mode better. So, first thing I want to mention is that I enjoy many of this game's stages. White Acropolis, Crisis City, Flame Core, Radical Train, Wave Ocean. They're all pretty good in my opinion. I mean, they're not excellent, but they're definitely passable. The only thing that I think really sucks is, well, kind of the placement of some shit, because the Mach speed sections definitely shouldn't go at the end. And here I am babbling my big fucking mouth off, not even paying attention to how I'm playing, and of course I freaking die. I almost never die at that pit, at least anymore. But yeah, this game's got a tough learning curve, people. If you don't get it, it's gonna take you freaking forever. I can definitely say that nothing will be as frustrating as your first playthrough of this particular game. But once you kind of know it a bit, you're familiar with its bullshit and what not to do to activate certain glitches and dumb shit like that, like how to control this freaking snowboard without it glitching up on you. It's an interesting one, and I definitely won't lie that it has its bullshit. And I mean, right here, for example, I cannot get out of this freaking locked. Ugh, come on, can't even jump. But once you get it out of that locked crap, yeah. Lovely for the game to act like shit, especially when I'm trying to defend it here. But I enjoy this level, and many of the other stages. But if you don't know this game very well, you're going to have a frustrating time first. In fact, I agree with a lot of the things that mainstream reviewers say about this game. For example, Clement has a 3-hour freaking review on why this game is a piece of trash. I agree with a lot of things he says, but I don't agree on other things he says. I'll try to link his video. And if you don't want to watch something that long, Johnny has about a 30-minute review on the game. That's pretty good as well. But yeah, the stages. One of the big things I enjoy about the game, especially this particular stage. And so that should get me into something else here. Take a listen. Music in this game is fucking awesome. In fact, this is my favorite Sonic soundtrack. And yeah, I hate how if you knock into something, Sonic will just freaking fall right over like a dumbass. Why did they put that in the game? I mean, fucking seriously, Sega. But yeah, this soundtrack is my favorite Sonic soundtrack. It's better than Adventure 2, even though I love Adventure 2. It's better than the original Sonic. And oh yeah, don't homing pad this particular spring. You'll just fly directly up and probably die, but that's some advice to some first time players there. And so yeah, story of this game, it's complete shit. I will not lie. I freaking hate the hub world. I hate the town missions. I hate the godforsaken story. The biggest thing that bothers me is that Princess Elise should be a fucking hedgehog. I mean, seriously, we did not need freaking interspecies relations going on here, people. And that's pretty much the biggest thing this game has going against it, besides its poor design and glitches. And so, yeah, I'm done with the second part here of Sonic's Crisis City, and I really like this level. Next part, we have the floating platforms part, which, if you haven't ever played this game before, this particular stage, the part I just finished, and this part will give you a serious feeling of vertigo. You will get, your heart will start beating and all that freaking shit. Oh, especially during the freaking Mach speed segments too. But yeah, what can I say? I'm a minority. I actually enjoy this godforsaken game. In the story, it's the worst freaking part. Like, I seriously didn't start enjoying this game that much until after I finished that godforsaken story. Because it just sucked. That hub world especially fucking sucks. But these stages, I pretty much enjoyed them. Especially after I got used to them. And I don't know, maybe I'm just adjusting to the so-called crap factor of this game, but this game is not as bad as Shadow the Hedgehog that came out a year before this. This game is not as bad as Sonic Genesis that came out the same day as this game. I mean, I get it, we're talking about the dark age of Sonic with especially those three games, but I would actually say that I'd rather play this game above Sonic Genesis or Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog. I can definitely get used to the control of this game a lot more than I can Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow's just too fucking loose. And I'll actually go ahead and say this too. I think the story in Shadow is worse. It's worse. I mean, aliens, Black Doom. Though true, at least Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't have freaking interspecies relations going on. But, yeah, another thing I'll go ahead and mention is that I actually enjoy playing as Sonic, Shadow, Blaze the Cat, and sometimes even Silver. Not all of Silver's levels are absolute horseshit. Yes, Dusty Desert is. Yes, Tropical Jungle is. Yes, Flame Core is as Silver. But I actually like Silver's levels like White Acropolis and Crisis City. And I'm not bothered by the combat-centered gameplay either. The whole, okay, you gotta move forward and defeat a bunch of enemies and blah blah blah. Sure, it's redundant, but I mean, I can name a bunch of other freaking games that do shit just like that. And yeah, I'll go ahead and play another level. Let's pick Shadow's White Acropolis here. And I mean, the game looks decent too, at least by 2006 standards. I mean, the character models for all the humans suck, but that's about the only thing I think that really stands out. And really, a lot of this game's infamy comes from the glitches too. And the Silver boss fight. That silver boss fight is freaking horrible. Like, if they would just put a few seconds buffer time, like, you know how in old games they had blinking time where you were immune to attacks after you got hit, it needed a little bit of that action going on. And I was talking and I fucked myself up. I decided to jump before I hit the ramp. Lovely. And yeah, and though this isn't a great game at all, I can say that I like it better than other bad games. Like, okay, I think Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts came out like a year after this game, and I won't play that game again for shit. I am so freaking bored whenever I play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. But this is more of an action game. This is something that I don't know. It's fun to run around and kill enemies and shit and get rings, and storyline sure fucking sucks, but I can't really say anything horrible about the stages. I mean, God, if I was to pick the worst Sonic stage of all freaking time, I'd have to go with Sky Deck and Sonic Adventure 1. As Sonic, though, it's not as bad with other characters, but Sky Deck and Sonic 1 is much worse than anything, than any stage in this game. And about the Mach speed sections, too, I really don't find them that offensive. I didn't die as many times as people said I would on those particular stages. Like, people make them out to be like, they're so damn hard. It's so damn hard. Well, it's really not. I mean, probably the hardest one is that one in Crisis City that I actually just played. That's the hardest one you'll ever face. And so, now we have the second part of this level, and if you haven't noticed, the music in this particular stage is awesome, as it is in most stages of this game. Oh goody though, I get to play as Rouge the Bat. I don't really like playing as Rouge the Bat in this game, because of our good old friend getting fucking stuck on walls. Oh, wait a minute, is this the one where I need to get the keys? I think this is the one where I need to get the keys. Let's see here. Yeah, I know in one of the playthroughs that you had to get keys. I think it was as Rouge the Bat here in this level. Though it might have been Tails, though I don't think it was Tails. See here. I know that. Yep, I gotta get keys. And I'll probably need 3 of them. Oh, goody. And yeah. Another thing for first-time players who may want to save an hour of frustration, you can break through glass objects as Rouge with the bombs. For example, stained glass windows in Kingdom Valley. That will save you an hour and a half right there, fumbling in the fucking dark. Another freaking key. And yeah, I should just put it here, but Whatever. And so, yeah, I guess this brings me to another point I wanted to make. Seriously, Sonic Team? This game has been out like 8 years and you still haven't fucking patched this shit? I mean, okay, I know, it was a disappointing game for many of us Sonic fans. And it takes people with decent amount of resilience to get the slightest amount of fun probably out of this particular game. Especially if you can't stand getting through the story the first time just to unlock the shit. And oh boy, where the fuck was that last key at? Where in the hell was that last key at? You know, Sonic Team, it would have been nice if you would have freaking patched this game, because if you patched it, you would have put in some freaking radar. Or how about this? Release a finished fucking game before anything. I mean, God. Finish your games before you release them, folks. I believe Ubisoft just had to learn that the hard way here. And so, yeah. I have 2 freaking keys, but where is that damn third one? Yeah. Maybe like right here or something, I don't know. Oh, I don't fucking remember where it is. And that tutorial voice, like, that tells you what to do and shit, I swear that's like a pedophile or something talking. Because he sounds like he's talking down to you like you're some kind of little kid he wants. It's creepy. I don't know if anyone else has ever thought that about that, but I'm always creeped out by that fucker's voice. I'm not really too much of a fan of Rouge the Voice's acting in this either. I prefer... come on. Can't get off the fucking wall, can you, Rouge? Now seriously, where the hell is that fucking key at? Probably should have picked one of the levels that I remembered right off the top of my head, as in where all this shit was, but... And again, this is the fucking hard mode, so... I'm sure it's placed somewhere. Oh god, really? Broke out all the freaking things. I don't see any more places where you can go and break the ice. And seriously, guys, freaking bombs. What the hell is wrong with Rouge's gameplay at Sonic Adventure 2? But yeah, as I'm fumbling in the freaking dark here, looking for this damn key, yeah, I was saying that this game should be freaking patched. It needs to be patched, people. I mean, Sonic Team can take freaking few damn minutes of their time. I know it will be more than a few minutes, but they can take a little bit of time to freaking go ahead and mop up this piece of shit that they put up. To at least make it so that it's a bit more polished, even though it certainly isn't. Though I'm just sure it will certainly never be. So let's try breaking out all the goddamn... I mean... So yeah, I busted out all the goddamn lighthouse things, but I do not know where that fucking key is. I just don't remember. And yeah, I should have found it by fucking now, you'd think. Yay, I make a video trying to defend this game and shit's just not working out. Probably should have just picked the normal modes for the play for this, but I actually think I'm going to do a let's play this game again. What? Swore I thought I checked that hole like 50 times, but I must have been checking that other one. How dumb of me. Oh boy. So yeah. Back to Shadow now, whose gameplay I definitely prefer much over Risha's. Vehicles! Yeah, this is real easy. Now we just have to get to the end of this shit with his vehicle, and that's it. Oh yeah, I have to do searchlights before it'll open. Dude. Searchlights! And we can just run through them too. I mean, the vehicle might tip over. Even in Shadow, they didn't tip over. And you know, it would have been kind of nice if they would have thrown in some of the other vehicles in these levels too. I mean, in all the parts, it's just, okay, they give you this one vehicle that they want you to use. I mean, it kind of would have been nice to have the bike here. And yes, it would definitely be nice to be able to crush enemies with the freaking car. But no, as you see, you just go right through them. Again, patch this fucking game, Sega. And you know what? I want to make an even more freaking... It'll probably be a hated... Something that will give me a lot of shit, but... Freaking... Do you know this game and Sonic Unleashed? It never made it to a Nintendo console. And do you know what Nintendo is also lacking right now? They're lacking Wii U ports of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Why not just make a freaking compilation with all 4 of those games? And yeah, fix this freaking piece of shit, quietly bundle them with the other 3, and yeah. I'm sure Wii U owners would be happy to at least play Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 again, and maybe some of them would like to patch this game. I mean... Though I'm sure lots of you out there are freaking appalled that I would even say to release a piece of crap like this. And then you're like, you really think more people should be tortured with this? Like, I think that would be pretty funny, yeah. Get in the goddamn vehicle, Shadow. Shadow, get in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit like that should definitely be patched. And I believe I'm missing one more searchlight. Yep. And we're just gonna go back up here and shoot it with the car here. Did you see that? The fucking tire just fell through the scenery. And some of the glitches in this game are just fucking pure funny too. I mean, granted, I'd like to see it patched that way shit will work the way it was meant to, but some of this shit's pretty funny. The physics engine could definitely use some touching up. But yeah, who else fucking enjoys Sonic 06? I mean, definitely a guilty pleasure of mine that most people won't see eye to eye with. See, like here you can, with Shadow, see how he falls off? It won't do that with, like, Sonic. You'll just be able to freaking, like, walk on the wall and stop in certain places. Like, I'm sure you've seen people who have in Wave Ocean have stuck Sonic upside down on one of their loop-de-loops. But oh, yeah. That's where Sonic's scoring is. And Silver's. I need to go for Shadow scoring. I don't think it's right here. But there is one up here. And here I am taking over 16 minutes on the Sonic level. Jeez. And that's another thing that I really don't mind that I see other people, particularly Johnny and Clement, they don't like long Sonic levels. But I don't really mind them. Shit can go on for like 15 minutes and I won't mind a bit. I mean, a 30-minute Sonic level, yeah, that's way too fucking long, but 15 minutes, I really don't have a problem with that. And there's a freaking switch around here. If I can remember where the fuck it is. Though if I remember right, they stuck it somewhere really dumb in this hard mode. I think I can just... Nope. That's an invisible wall. Okay. I think I'm going to be done with my little Sonic defense video here. But yeah. I've beaten this level before, but I just don't remember where fucking half the shit is. But yep, this is Super Norse. You may be getting a Let's Play of this game sometime soon. And I'm thinking of a couple of other things, assuming I get off my lazy ass to do them. But yeah, if you haven't yet, try Sonic 06. You'll hate it for your first playthrough, but you may enjoy it once you can say fuck off to that damn story mode. And seriously, avoid town missions unless you want to just get the fucking achievements or the gems and stuff. Just avoid the fucking town missions. They're horrible. And yeah, this is Super Norse out here.